Hello, Internet. It's your boy, Where 75 is the most cemetery Mary. So, first things first, I'm testing out a new audio mix, and I have no idea how this is gonna sound. So, if it sounds fucking weird, please let me know in the comments. I don't know if I like it. When I tested it out, it was decent, but it could be better. I really, really wish it was better. For now, though, let's just dive right back in because honestly, this is. I hate Reginald. He's a nice guy. I fucking hate him. I wish he would just kill me. At this point, he's probably not the murderer, the Blackwood Butcher, but goddamn, I want him to kill me. Reginald? Hello, hello, hello again. What are you doing here? Well, you ran off, and it's supposed to rain soon. I was worried you might get sick being caught in the rain with no cover. So I brought this. Did. Were you always holding that? Uh huh. Does it really matter? Come now, let's go. If it's gonna rain, well, I think that's more than enough water was supposed to do. Don't you agree? Reginald led me out to the alley and helped me find my way to a bus stop. He said he would have liked to spend more time with me, but it looked like it might get stormy soon, and he wanted to make sure I got home safe. I thanked him and told him I hoped we could hang out again soon. He agreed. You haven't left yet, right? Hello? Are you there? I'm here. Sorry. You responded a bit late. Caught in the rain? You weren't doing anything weird, were you? What do you mean by that? I... No, nothing. I didn't mean anything. We always talk about me. How was your day? Could have been better. In that case, you should sleep. It's the fastest way to have the day finally be over. I guess so. Good night, Mary. Hmm. I woke up feeling a lot better the next morning. Look at this, cereal and everything. Is it animating? It's animating. That's cool. The things Twilight said to me still itched at me, but I tried not to think about it too much. There was only so much I could be doing, right? I just tried to not think about anything right now. I just wanted to enjoy my breakfast first. Checking my phone, think about what I do that day. I never got the chance to try and inspect that grave the other day like I planned. Maybe I'll do that. Ah! I received a text message. It was Reginald again. Good morning, Mary! Hope you're feeling better today. Yeah, I guess a little. Well, that's good to hear then. Say, I'm not busy today either. If you still got those errands you need to do, I can help today. I don't know. What if you run into Twilight again? Do you really want to? Yeah, you've helped me with my errands before. I think it'll be fun. Alright. I'm just finishing breakfast, but I guess you can meet me at the cemetery again, if you really want to. Sounds good. I'll see you there. I made plans to meet Reginald at the cemetery. Again. I didn't feel all that confident as I left, but... Well, whatever. Whatever! It's not like what happened yesterday would happen all over again, right? So I went. And I'd say it was like I was having deja vu, but I did experience this scene before. There you are. Yep, here we are again. Are you alright? You seem nervous. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna keep moving forward. Besides, once I start looking around, I'll be too focused to worry. Hey, speaking of, do you know, like, other languages? Why do you ask? Follow me, I'll show you. It's what I've been busy with. I led Reginald through the cemetery, winding my way back to where I found that mysterious grave. I brought him over, to that tree, to that area, right near the edge of the fence. But, yeah, figures the grave was nowhere to be seen. Huh? Oh, damn me. Oh, upsetting. What happened? I don't understand. Perhaps it was lightning? We did have that storm the other night. That can't be. I never heard any thunder or anything like that. Mary, I ducked to the side of the grave. It couldn't really be broken. It couldn't. Oh, you poor soul. I'll, I'll fix this for you. Somehow. I, I didn't even know their name. You didn't know his name? I thought you knew the names of everyone in this place. I do. It's just that this headstone, the language that was on it, I couldn't understand it. And I think whoever it was might have been trying to tell me something. Mary, I'm sorry, but, well, it's just, that seems a little silly, doesn't it? Especially if they had to die before they could send that message to you. But it wasn't just this. There's more to it. There was also, come with me. Mary! I grabbed Reginald's hand and began to hurry to the library. It felt as if I couldn't run fast enough, especially with how he kept trying to slow me down. What's all this about? I'll explain more once we get there. He kept following me and I kept leading. I had to show him what I was talking about, so he could understand how big of a problem this was. We entered the library and I quickly but quietly guided him over to the manga section. But... Huh? Mary? Is everything quite alright? The entire series went missing? What did you want to show me over here? Stupid, stupid, stupid! Ah! Why am I always such an idiot? Reginald began to coyly look at his phone while I berated myself in front of the empty shelf. How could I have been so careless? I should have checked out all the books for safekeeping. And now every one of them was gone. They could be in a garbage truck or being shipped somewhere else. Somewhere far, far away right now, for all I know. Stupid, stupid. So stupid of me. Mary? Huh? I've gotta go. Huh? You're leaving? I thought you were gonna help me today. Yes, but well, there's something I have to attend to. Huh? But you said you weren't going to be busy today, right? I know, but something came up, and well, are you alright? Why are you looking at me like that? Hmm? Looking at you like what? Like, like you think I'm weird. What? You know I don't think that. You, you think I'm crazy. You think I'm just a creepy ghost girl, right? The ghost girl at the cemetery who talks to herself, it's just crazy. That's what you're thinking, right? Mary, I promise I'm not. No, no, it's fine. I, I also have somewhere I'm about to be. I, I gotta go. Mary, please don't do this again. I promise I'm not. I was out the door before he could even finish. Which is a rational response. Clearly. Though I was sure it wouldn't have. Though I was sure it wouldn't have been long before a librarian shushed him anyways. I skipped all the silly stuff this time. No alleys, no losing track of where I've been. I just hopped on the first bus back home. I heard my phone buzz all along the way back, but I didn't look at it. I couldn't. I knew Reginald was going to try to be nice about things, because that's just the way he is. But I just couldn't right now. I just couldn't look right now. I didn't want to look at anyone. I didn't want to be around anyone. Uh, Too bad I was stuck with myself. I filled the rest of my day with distractions, allowing it to just pass me by. I didn't want to think about it. I dusted until my arms hurt, and I prepared dinner hours in advance, because if my mind was preoccupied, I wouldn't have to listen to myself think. So I filled up the rest of the hours with any distraction I could find, and then one last distraction before bed. Why me? I'm having trouble understanding what you mean. Why did you choose to come after me? It wasn't as simple as it being a choice, or as hard as that may be to understand. But, truth be told, even if it was, I think I would still choose to do this for you. I don't understand. I don't even know you. Don't worry, it's all gonna change soon. I promise. Good night, Mary. Uh, I didn't sleep well that night. Everything just started to feel bad. Was it all just in my head? Am I just losing my mind? What am I even doing? It's not like anything I do will help mom and dad come back. So, what's the point? Why am I trying so hard? I woke up in the morning and followed my routine of washing up and putting on some fresh clothes. I picked up my phone, and the second I did, it was perfect timing, apparently. It buzzed in my hand the second I held it. A text message from Reginald. Good morning, Mary. I don't know when you'll be awake, but I wanted to apologize for the other day. When I said I had to leave, it wasn't to get out of spending time with you or anything like that. I promise. But it was rude of me to do that. I promised to spend the day with you, didn't I? It was wrong of me to have left. Reginald. Why did you have to go? I can't really talk about it. It's a private matter. But regardless, I shouldn't have prioritized it over you. Reginald. You know, I'm not mad that you had to leave. I just panicked, and I don't know why. You may not be mad, but I am. At myself, that is. Not at you, of course not. I'd never be mad at you. Anyways, I wanted to apologize for yesterday. I never meant to make you feel bad. I still feel awful about it. That's why I want to make it up to you. Oh, you don't have to do that. I want to. I think it'll help me feel better if I do. Will you be free tonight? Oh, yeah, I guess. Not like I ever really have plans anyways. Lovely. Come to dinner with me, won't you? I'll pee and everything. My treat. Oh, Reginald, that's really not necessary. Please. It'll make me feel a lot better. And you can tell me about all the stuff from yesterday that I never gave you the chance to explain. Well, if you're sure. Of course I am. Where should we go then? Oh, I know just the place. Reginald told me about a place he thought I would really enjoy. I admit I had never heard of it, but I was willing to try anything, I suppose. Though, I always feel a little bad whenever I go out to eat somewhere. It always feels like I'm cheating on the diner in a way. Oh boy, that's adorable. Well, time passed. Look at the smile on this girl's face. She's so cute. I did all my usual things. Cleaned up a bit, walked around the cemetery, but it was hard to do anything of importance. I was so preoccupied thinking of going out to eat tonight. It almost made me wish I could make time pass just a little bit quicker. And then evening began to roll around, so I made my way to where Reginald said the place was located. I was still feeling a bit lost until I saw him standing outside. Oh, look at this snazzy lad, he's so handsome. Leaning back against the building wall, phone in hand, just checking out whatever the hell he checks out. Probably watching porn. And anyways, this wasn't the place I remembered him saying he'd be at. Where is it? Well, I mean, it must be if he's standing here, right? He looks like he's on his phone, but that's probably because he was passing the time waiting for me. And seeing as I was already a bit late as it is, I wasted no time in going to greet him. Reginald, yoo-hoo! I waved over to him and then made my way over. I saw him jump a bit at my yell and then he met me halfway. Mary, you idiot! If he's on his phone, you sneak up on him! And then you go, what you doing? And he freaks the fuck out. And he goes, what the hell did you get here? And then you go, oh, you know, a while. What do you mean a while? Anyways, let me not play this out any more than I already have. I love bullshit scenarios like this, but goddamn. Mary, what are you doing here? Huh? What do you mean? You told me to meet you here, right? Yes, that's right, but I mean, they might be too full for us, actually. I was actually about to text you and see if you wanted to go someplace else. I didn't want to keep you waiting. Oh? But we're already here. I love this frame. She looks so happy and hopeful. And he's just there, freaking out. Like, he's glad to see her, but he's also fucking panicked that she's here so early. And he's trying to hide something. I don't know what he's trying to hide. He's trying to hide something. I love this. I don't mind waiting, you know? And I feel bad if you have to drive us someplace new. Oh, but I'd absolutely hate to wait you make. Hate to make you wait. Blah. Can't English. Really, it isn't a big deal. Well, I suppose if you insist, we could try. Reginald held the door open for me. I thanked him and walked inside. Although the place was pretty full, there actually wasn't any wait time for us. We were seated immediately. I figured as much, there were only two of us after all. We sat at the table in the middle of the dining room. Well, yeah, where everyone can eavesdrop. Funnily enough, as I took my seat, I began to wonder, what kind of food do they even serve here anyways? Thanks again for inviting me here. It was really sweet of you. I really, really appreciate it. Of course! It was the least I could do. You know, it's kinda nice being able to eat out at other places. I'm so used to my mom's stuff. Aha, that's right. You live in that diner by the cemetery, yes? Yeah. There was never really any need to go out and eat. I was just used to eat at the diner because it was so convenient, you know? And it's not like we ever ran out of food. So, what are you doing? What made you choose this place? How's your day been? Anything you recommend? What made you choose this place? Oh well, it wasn't really my first choice, honestly. But I thought you might like it. It is pretty nice in here. I suppose so. Though I think the thing that makes it the most nice is the fact that you're here. You think so? Of course I do. Anyways, I'd been meaning to ask you for a while, but I couldn't find the right time. How long have you lived here anyways? In our city, I mean. All my life. I've always lived here, since I was a baby. All my life. Really? Yeah, my family moved here right after I was born. Right before I was born. Oh, my goodness. I can't remember a time I wasn't living in the city. It feels a bit silly sometimes, though. To have lived here all my life, and yet there's so much of this place I haven't even seen yet. Have you lived here long? Well, I haven't spent my whole life here. But I would say I've lived here longer than anywhere else. Is it not so funny, though? That we've lived here for a while. We only met like a month or two ago? Yeah. That is quite funny, isn't it? Who would have guessed that one day we'd just be sitting in this restaurant together? Ah, hey, speaking of that, is anyone gonna come bring us a menu? I know it's a bit busy in here, but... Yes, I'm sure someone will come soon. Oh? Suddenly. It was as if Reginald's whole demeanor changed. I didn't know how to explain it. Reginald, why are your eyes shifty now? I didn't know how to explain it. Mary isn't happy anymore. He seemed more clammy and nervous. Uh, is it always so locked in here? Why don't you tell me more about work? You know what you're going to order. Oh, just whatever. I don't really care what I get. Oh? Are you okay? Yes, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I be? I, sorry. Actually, I'm sorry. Would you excuse me for a moment? It'll be very quick, I promise. I just need to step outside for a moment. Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Thank you. Reginald got up in a hurry and made his way towards the front. Why was he acting like this all of a sudden? He acted like he fucking delivered me to get fucking kidnapped. But maybe that's crazy talk. Nana wouldn't kidnap me, right? Maybe he needed to smoke. Does Reginald smoke? Can anyone confirm Reginald smokes? Like, I know Croven smokes and Croven's a fucking badass. But does Reginald smoke? I know a few people who get a bit antsy if they haven't had a cigarette in a while. Like Croven, for example, but Reginald's never seemed like a smoker to me. It's been a while. Or has it been? Maybe I'm just overthinking how much time has passed since I'm sitting here by myself. Oh boy. People are starting to say it. They look away quickly, but I can see them. It's fine, nothing I'm not used to. Where is Reginald, though? I was gonna talk to him about the stuff I found, but no, it's fine. He's probably not interested in that stuff anyways. But I am concerned about what's taking him so long. Unless, maybe he... Would he? Did he skip out on our date? Oh my goodness. Maybe I should leave. I was about to collect my things and stand up out of my chair when... I whipped her. Something broke. I whipped my head around to see what caused the noise, as did everyone else. In that 1 second, there was already a crowd of people forming around one booth. I joined them. I couldn't see what the monster was until a few people moved in just the right way to let me in. But maybe it was better if they didn't. A man was laying on the floor, shattered wine glass and spilled wine beside him. He had a familiar looking liquid dripping out of his mouth. It definitely wasn't wine. What happened? Is he okay? He's fine, he's okay. He just drank too much, that's all. But what about the black stuff, huh? Black stuff? Where? Who said that? Did he get a bruise? Huh? Couldn't they see it leaking out of his mouth? People continued to cause a commotion. I could hear the staff and the woman he was sitting with try to explain to everyone what happened. That he must have drank too much and that they shouldn't panic. But how could that possibly be the case? Was this the killer too? Were they here? Were they still here? Reginald went outside and didn't come back in. Did something happen to him? Did someone get to him? Is he in trouble? All that time I was sitting and waiting for him. What if he was in danger? What if something happened to him? Why didn't I check on him sooner? I have to go out there. I have to make sure he's okay. I have to make sure they didn't get... Reginald! You fucking asshole. You kept me waiting for so long. I almost cried in there because of you. Everyone thought you left me in the middle of our date. I love this game. Hello? I sighed in relief. Reginald just looked at me confused. I put myself back together before speaking to him again. Oh, there's the look on her face. Reginald, you're here after all. Yes, I apologize for leaving you earlier. I had to take an important call and well... No, it's fine. I'm just happy you're okay. Huh? Why wouldn't I be? Well... Someone inside, they, collapsed. What? I don't know. I didn't see it happen, but they just fell on the floor, I guess. They're trying to say he drank too much, but it doesn't look that way to me. Why didn't you tell me earlier? We should leave because that's... I'm so sorry. No, don't be sorry. It's alright. Reginald grabbed me by the hand and led me to his car. He kidnapped me. Fully consenting kidnap. It was parked out on the sidewalk, a bit of a ways away, so he didn't want to lose me in the dark. Especially not after what had just transpired. As we pulled away from the sidewalk, I could hear the sirens of an ambulance from behind us. And as I looked into the rearview mirror, I could see their flashing lights as they pulled into the restaurant parking lot. Reginald said he wanted to take me home. After what happened there, he said he wouldn't really feel all that comfortable eating at anywhere else nearby. And well, it's not like I could blame him. He told me he could drop me off at my house, but I declined. I told him to just drop me off at the bus stop. He didn't argue with me. He dropped me off at the bus stop, and I noticed as he parked across the street. I wasn't exactly sure why until I received a text message. Just want to make sure you get on safely. That was nice. The bus came, as it always does. I got on, and soon I was heading home again. Reginald, are you gonna follow the bus? Are you gonna follow me? I hoped everything would be okay. I really did. Even if some people believe that I hope for the opposite. Everyone, keep your eyes on the window. If you see a Reginald jump there, say yes. Did you go out to eat tonight? What do you mean? Something happened at a restaurant near me. Was it you? No. How can I be so sure I can trust that? I don't even know you. Have you made it your choice to trust me? I hate when you say things like that. I want things to go back to normal. How can I trust someone like you? I hate that my parents are gone. I hate that everyone's dying around me. I hate that things just keep getting worse. When is it going to end? When are you going to give me my mom and dad? Back. When will I even be able to see them again at this point? I'm sorry if I've given you the impression that I'm trying to make you miserable. I promise you that I'm not. And I promise it all has a reason. I hope I can prove that to you. Soon. Good night, Mary. Good night. Thank you. So... the black fluid that Mary saw was a hallucination. But it's not just a one-off. It's not just a one-off hallucination. She sees it. She sees the black goo. And that makes sense. But why did she see it? That's the question. I can't sleep. What time is it anyways? I don't know what to do. It's so late and everything's so... And all I want to do is sleep. But every time I do, it just feels like I'm waking up half an hour later. What should I do? Get a midnight snack, use the bathroom, go to Krover and go Reginald, go to Twilight, read a book, go out to bed. Get a midnight snack. I kinda want to, but no I won't. Then it'll just make me want to keep eating. A midnight snack would turn into a whole midnight meal. And then by that point, I'd probably be too awake to go out to sleep. Use the bathroom. I don't really have to. Besides, bathroom lights are always the brightest in any house I've come across. It'll be so hard to fall back asleep once my eyes adjust to that light. Read a book. No, I can't. Knowing me, I'll get too wrapped up in it. The next thing I know, the sun will start shining through the window. And, well, that just won't be good at all. Call Croven? Sometimes Croven will stay up really late, having gone to some kind of club or something or the other. Sometimes he'll even sleep over at a friend's house, and leave me all alone out here in the woods. But tonight was not one of those nights. He conked out in his room a little before I went to bed. I could still faintly hear him snoring from over here. Reginald. I can't call Reginald, it's so late. There's no doubt he's in bed right now. Besides, if he has to go to work early the next morning, I feel terrible waking him up over something silly. Twyla? I can't call Twyla, it's so late. There's no doubt she's in bed right now. I'm sure she wouldn't be happy to be woken up over something silly. In fact, I don't think she'd want to talk to me at all after recent events. Well, go on to bed it is. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Waking up, going back to sleep. I'll just shut my eyes again and try to go back to sleep. And hopefully, next time I wake up, it'll actually be morning. And I'll actually feel rested. Huh? My phone had just gone off. Who's calling me so late? Reginald? Why is he calling at this hour? Is he alright? Should I answer it? Curious, I answered the phone. But the call ended immediately as I did. That's strange. Should I call him back? I went to my recent calls and had attempted to call him back. I didn't realize until too late that I had accidentally video called him too. Reginald? Ah, Mary! I can see you? Yeah, I can see you too. Sorry, I didn't mean to video call, but did you call me just now? Oh, did I? Many apologies. I must have dialed you by accident. I'm very sorry if I woke you up. No, it's okay. You didn't, actually. Why are you up so late? You're fully dressed. Where are you? Who, me? Just some work-related things, that's all. Why are you up so late? I just can't seem to sleep tonight, that's all. Ah, I see. Seems like you and me both won't be getting much sleep. So that's my night. What about you? Are you feeling okay? Why do you ask? Well, you certainly look very tired. Yeah, I guess. But I just can't sleep. Sorry, you said you're busy, right? I shouldn't distract you. Hey, no, don't say that. I'm glad to be talking to you at any time of the day. Why? Huh? I'm sorry, I'm just having trouble understanding. Every time we hang out together, it seems like something bad happens. I just feel like, I don't know. You're still so nice to me. I don't understand how you haven't gotten upset with me yet. Rip my entire throat. Do people get upset with you a lot? Hey, now it's alright. I just enjoy spending time with you. Truthfully, I am someone who doesn't have a lot of friends. And it's okay living like that for a while, but it gets very lonely. Fox. And then I was invited to that funeral. The one I had met you at. I was surprised I'd even been invited. I think it was just a formality. But I went anyways. Not sure why. Something just told me that I should. Then I met you! Honestly, I was surprised you even remembered me when we met back at the library. Of course I remember you. We talked quite a bit that day. That does not look like a library, but okay. If I think about it, I can remember it well. It was a particularly cold day despite it being summer, but the funeral was still held outside. What is a funeral day? It's how I was able to attend after all. You stood right next to me. I noticed your red hair. I'd never seen anyone with hair like yours before. Really? Never in my life. We didn't talk much during the service. But well, of course you wouldn't have. Afterwards, you and the group you were excited to eat in my family's diner. That's why this place was familiar. I didn't even know it belonged to you back then. But even still, I sat at the counter by myself for a few minutes. But rather than sit with the rest of your group, you instead chose to come sit in the counter with me. Why did you do that? I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do at the time. You just interested me. Yeah, I've been told I'm interesting before. You know something? I felt more comfortable sitting next to you than anyone else there. Why is that? I don't know. I guess it just felt like you were someone like me. Someone alone. Besides, I had figured that I might not see you again after that day, so I didn't want to let it pass me by. But I guess I was silly to worry. Honestly, I'm surprised that you even remembered me. I feel like, well, when I talk to people at the funerals I find myself in, I feel like I don't really see them often, if ever again. Maybe when they're visiting their loved ones again, but, well, I don't know. I don't feel like anyone remembers me. They may remember that someone else was there during that time, but I never know how much they actually remember about me. Well, to me, I think it'd be impossible to ever forget about you. Reginald, you scoundrel, how dare you come out to my heart like this? I unintentionally yawned pretty loudly right then. I'm so sorry. Don't be. Like we discussed, it's late, and I hate to keep you up. But, well, before we hang up, would you like to do something soon? Like what? I don't know, but I think you could really use something to brighten things up. Will you meet me by your old diner tomorrow morning? I have an I- I've had an idea I think will be even better than anything we've attempted before. You would attempt it. Plus, I just really like to see you again. Yeah, I think I like that too. Wonderful! But we can discuss the details of that more tomorrow. Good night, Mary. Good night, Reggie. Reggie? Huh? I'm so sorry. That just slipped out of me. I don't know where that came from. Keep it for me. I like the sound of it. Well, if you're sure. Well, here's Reggie. Signing off. That was adorable and I hate it. Why? Why do we have to be so cute? Uh, stop making me feel lonely. After that, I lay back down into my bed. It felt much cozier all of a sudden. So much easier to just drift off to sleep. I was up and awake early in the morning, a bit earlier than even I had anticipated. I was unsure if it was because I had so much difficulty staying asleep that night, or because I was now feeling excited to see what it was that Reggie had planned. Regardless, I made my trip to the front of the diner as Reggie had instructed me to. It still felt weird to see the place so empty, but I wasn't going to think of all that stuff again right now. Today was going to be a good day, definitely, and I was going to get my mind off things. Before I knew it, Reggie had pulled up in his old car. We were smiling and rolled down the windows to say, "Come on, get in!" Then we were on our way. So where we going? Out the window, at each other, on the road blinking. This is adorable. I like the animation a lot. It's simple, but so well. But thank you again, by the way. No need to thank me. I've been needing a de-stressor myself, you know. Sometimes life goes ways you don't expect. And when that time happens, when that happens, it's nice to try and take a break. Yeah, you're right. Say, where are we going anyways? You still haven't told me. Well, if I tell you, that might just ruin the surprise. Why's it gotta be a surprise? Don't you like surprises? Do you? Well, no, not really. But still, I think it'll be better if it's a surprise. Can I guess? If you want to. I bet you're taking me to the beach. The beach. Easy and clean, the beach. You think so? Because the weather's been so nice lately. Wouldn't I have told you to bring a bathing suit then? Well, we wouldn't go on the beach. We'd just go to the boardwalk and walk around. Because something tells me you're not the kind to take sand very well. Good guess. So I got it right? No. I just think your guess also sounds like a pleasant idea. Maybe you'll plan a day for that too. Where else can we go though? We're driving pretty far out. I don't think I've ever been down these roads before. Where are we heading anyways? Well, I will admit it's somewhere a bit out of town. And I'm kidnapping you, finally! Please, Reggie, please. But I thought it might be a good time, too. Everything back home has been very hectic, hasn't it? I think it's nice to forget that this exists sometimes. Do you not like living there? You always do this when you need a break. What, drive out of town? Not always. Well, sometimes. I'm actually quite the traveler, you know. So I hear. Really? I wouldn't have expected that from someone in your career field. Well, I didn't. You always used to do that. It's actually quite recent that I started. Quite recent that you started, you know, making coffins for a living. I mean, I imagine it's not that hard, but still. Pardon me, I need a drink. Oh, much better. Really? But you seem so skilled at it. It just happened to align well with my interests at the moment. Though I must admit, I always did have a thing. I always did have a thing for some of the more grim skies of life. When I see skies, sides, I'm blind. Perhaps that's not the most apt way to say it though. It's more of an appreciation, you could say. Am I dyslexic? Have I blinded myself so much I'm dyslexic now? But I'm sure you'd understand that better than anyone. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Still though, it seems a bit weird to go from traveling a lot to what you do now. Well, I'd like to travel again soon, but maybe not so soon. I'm fine where I am for now, especially since where I am is where you are. Hey, we're almost there. Really? Just a few more blocks and... Where did we end up? When we arrived, I couldn't believe it. He had taken me to... An aquarium? Really? I couldn't think of anything more calming than watching the fish swim along. You like it? Like it? I love it! Fucking call that. What are you just standing here waiting for? Come on, let's go! That's adorable. I grabbed Reggie by the hand and dragged him inside after me. An aquarium! I was so excited. How do you know I always wanted to go? Penguins! I haven't been to one of these in so long. I didn't know they have outside animals now too. Indeed they do. I think it's quite nice being able to see them up close like this. They're so cute. What kind of penguins are these anyways? Oh my, that's not a very nice name at all. Are these jackass penguins? Maybe they've done something to deserve it? No way! I refuse to believe something so cute could do something so bad. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh my goodness, look at this. This cape is just the cutest. I will say, it seems very fitting for you. That looks like a manta ray cape and it's awesome. You think so? Ah! Why do gift shops have to be so expensive? Do you want it? Huh? I don't mind paying if you really want it that badly. No, no, no! I'll think about it. And I have my own money anyways. If you're sure. Look at all the jellies! Jellies? Yeah. What else would you call them? Fair point. They're so pretty. You know something? Despite their elegant appearances, I hear they're not very bright. That's pretty silly, I think. I'm sure they're smart in their own way. Well, I guess they'd have to be to survive with the rest of us, huh? You know, when I'm running around, I always forget how nice it is to just sit down. That is, until I'm actually doing it. I can't remember the last time I walked this much. I know I can. Now that we got a bit to sit, what's been your favorite part so far? My favorites? Well, I think that's a really hard decision. I liked everything. Though I guess I really liked seeing. Because of course it was going to be decisions of mine. Seahorses, the manta ray, pufferfish, sharks, octopus, turtles, the manta ray. I've always kind of had a kind of connection to them. But being able to see one, they're so big, and they swim so gracefully. I wonder how that must feel, you know? I like to feel as peaceful as they look. I'm sure it's possible. You know, you remind me of one. Really? Yeah. You got their horns after all. You think so? I was always told they look more like, you know, devil horns. Nonsense. They're much too soft for that. Be just as gentle as one of those manta rays. And don't let anyone tell you anything different. If you say so. How about you? What's been your favorite part? Truthfully? Well, I think I just enjoy spending time with you the most. Hey, you can't say that. Now I feel like a jerk for my answer. Don't. I just appreciate the company, that's all. Thank you again for bringing me here. I'm having a really nice time. I can't remember the last time I had a day as nice as this. Thank you for coming. I go by myself, but where's the fun in that? I mean, I understand the value in time alone, and honestly, I think I'd appreciate it more than most people. But always being on your own gets lonely too. Makes people a little crazy, you know? Makes me glad I met you too. I appreciate being able to share experiences like this with you. Yeah, I understand. Though, I'm kind of the opposite. I don't think I really like being alone that much. I think loneliness is miserable. You don't enjoy being by yourself? Even every now and again? Honestly, not really. But you're always at the cemetery, aren't you? Give me, but I can't imagine one would make many friends there. I like to think of them as being my friends, you know? I mean, I am giving them flowers all the time. Somebody in there's gotta appreciate it, right? Do they? I'm sure they do. I mean, I know I would. You would? Yeah, I would. To know that someone's caring, even if they don't know me. That's a nice thought, isn't it? That someone you don't even know cares about you? I suppose it is. But doesn't it mean even more when someone does know you? Yeah, I think it does. I mean, I think anyone would choose spending time with a friend over spending it with a stranger. Well, would you? Me? I I spend my time with A friend. I would spend my time with a friend. Though it feels like I'm lying when I say that. Also, well, I don't have many friends. If any. Even the friend I do have, I knew him since childhood. So, does it count? Would he still want to be my friend if we had never grown up together? And the first time he met me, if the first time he met me was on the street or a public place, would he even be my friend? Or just someone passing by? Still though, I enjoy the company of the few friends I do have, regardless of how we became friends. I think. I mean, you're my friend, right? Because I'm really grateful for that. Because, well, making friends hasn't always been an easy thing for me. I was actually kind of shocked when you reached out to me, I guess. Why wouldn't I? You were always so pleasant to me when we spoke. Maybe, but no one ever, follows up with me. I was just a strange girl they met at a funeral once. We spoke of this, didn't we? I only really meet people through funerals. And well, I can understand why I don't see them again after that. Who would want to be friends with that creepy girl who hangs out in the cemetery all day? All she does is stand there and talk to herself. I've got a nickname, you know. I've heard them say it. Cemetery Mary. That's what they call me. At least, that's what the people who remember me call me. Do you like it? Hmm? Yeah, I guess. It's better than Scary Mary or Bloody Mary. It's better than nothing. It's something. Means they remember me, you know? I don't know if it's necessarily the best name. It makes me sound like it's a rule of mine. That's Mary and she's a part of the cemetery. But is that all I am? If I'm honest, I like the name. You do? Yeah. I think it sets you apart from the rest. You're not just any Mary, you know? You got a title. And to share a name with something you love so much. Isn't that nice? Yeah. I guess I never really thought about it that way. It sounds nicer like that. I mean, I guess I can't deny how much time I spend there. Can I ask you something? About the cemetery? Yeah, of course. Well, maybe it's not really the cemetery itself, but funerals. You seem to be awfully good at finding your way into them. So much so, that it feels as though many don't get upset with you. It's quite remarkable, really. But I suppose my question is, why? Why? Yeah. What is it about them that makes you want to attend? Honestly, I think they're sweet. The idea behind them, at least. It's tragic to lose a friend. Of course. I felt that loss more times than I'd like to think about. I felt it pretty recently. And it's terrible. But there's something wonderful in the process, I think. Have you ever seen so many people get together in one place? People always call out for things. They can't make it to your birthday, they can't be there for the holidays, but everyone comes to a funeral. And you know why? Because they love that person. Whether they're with their best friend, or they hardly knew them. They still come. Because they impacted them enough to come. They meant enough to them that during their life, that they came to say goodbye. The more people there are, the more you know how much love. The more you know how loved they were. Bruh. I can't even read and it's so nice and I'm just I'm sorry. Can you imagine that? Being loved so much. Having so much of an impact on someone else. That so many people come to your funeral. Because they'll miss you. Because they love you. I see. That's why I like to go. Because you can feel it. I can feel how much people love the deceased. It's heartbreaking and heartwarming all at the same time. I've never thought of it like that, but I want to know. That must be such a beautiful feeling to experience. That's such a beautiful way to look at it. I'm scared, I'm worried, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Hmm? Everyone has so many people who care about them. Even after they're dead, they will have a moment where they are surrounded by friends. I don't have friends. No one is going to know, no one is going to care, no one is going to remember me. Mary, that isn't true. I know that I can't speak for other people, but I hope you know that I care. And I never forget you either. I I don't want to sound like I'm crazy, but you've had more of an impact on me than anyone I've ever met before. I'm like you. I don't have many friends. And after meeting you, well, I think I realized how miserable it really is to live like that. I didn't realize how bad it was until I actually had someone I could call my friend. And to think that you think that if you were gone, you wouldn't be missed. That is unimaginable to me. I I do not think I'm a very memorable person, but if it means anything, I can promise you that you are unforgettable. I'll always remember you. In this life, the next, and the one after that. And that's a promise. Thank you. You're my best friend. That means a lot to me. Say thanks. It means a lot to me. It does help a bit. I don't like to think about it, but even if there's only a few people who'd remember me, or even just one person, it makes me happy knowing it'd be you. Of course, I can never forget you. Well, I mean, Corbin's not dead, so of course he's gonna be at my Aunt Mary's funeral. It's been a few days since then. Felt a lot closer to Reggie ever since our day at the aquarium. Though he's been so busy with work, I haven't gotten to see him much of him since. But I don't feel lonely. He sends me texts all the time, so even when I'm alone, I don't quite feel alone. It's nice to be alone, but not lonely. Besides, I had a nice day by myself actually. Sometimes it's nice to just return to the cemetery for a normal day after so much chaos. I made sure I put at least one flower on every grave today. But soon my head started to hurt again, and I felt very dizzy. I took a small rest sitting down by myself. I told myself that I wouldn't let myself black out again. That I'd like to sit for a few minutes and then get back up and head home if I was really feeling bad. But that's not what happened though. I truthfully didn't mean to fall asleep, I didn't. But when I sat back against the mausoleum we have, after being outside and on my feet all day, and having one of those familiar headaches, well, I was just so tired, I didn't even realize I fell asleep. Until I woke up to the sound of rain. I was surprised to not have had any strange dreams this night, but this was a big problem. Only the roof trim of the mausoleum was keeping me safe from the rain, and it was pouring. And worse even still, it was night. The only light I could see was from street lamps at the outside of the cemetery. Oh dear. How could I have slept so long? Well, I couldn't stay hiding under here all night. I took a big breath and I ran across the cemetery to the street. Luckily, the gate wasn't locked. Again, I was surprised, but thankful, as it meant I would not have to find some other way out. Once I was out on the sidewalk, I noticed the streetlights were the only lights on. Everything else seemed closed. How late was it? I didn't want to pull my phone out in the rain to check, but by any means, I had most definitely missed the last bus back home. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I had to find shelter first. I ran through the rain trying to find anything that was open. It wasn't long before I felt my shoes filling with water. I get it cold out here too long, and the rain showed no signs of letting up. But I knew there just had to be something, anything, open. And eventually I made it somewhere. It was the movie theater. Thank goodness. I rushed myself inside and took a seat beside the posters, waiting to dry off, taking my phone out. Just as I had suspected, it was pretty late. And knowing the usual times of the cinema, I could tell it wasn't going to be open much longer. What do I do? Even though I wasn't sure how he could help me right now, I had to at least try calling up Krogan. Ring ring, ring ring, ring ring. Why isn't he picking up? Mary! Oh, he picked up, thank goodness. I was starting to get worried. I, uh, I'm, I'm having a bit of a problem right now. What is it? Well, haha, you see, I kinda fell asleep in the cemetery, and I only woke up a few minutes, and it's raining really bad right now, and I missed the bus, so, I don't know, maybe, I was hoping maybe you could help me out somehow? No can do, Mary Moo. Didn't I tell you? Tell me what? Mary, I'm, like, not even home right now. I'm not even close. Huh? Where are you then? I'm like out of the fucking city right now, Mary. I had these plans with these friends. It doesn't matter. I swear I told you. Well, I don't remember. Look, bottom line is, there's no way I can help you out from here. What am I supposed to do then? Fuck, Mary, I don't know. I heard his frustrated sigh truthfully. I couldn't see it, but I could tell he was pinching the bridge of his nose. Where are you right now? I'm at the movie theater, but I think he closes soon. Alright, well, do you have anyone else you could call up? Maybe stay with them tonight. I mean, I guess so. Awesome, great, sounds good then. Look, Mars, I really gotta go, okay? Call up on the other friends. I'm sure one of them will come get you. Alright then, good night. I heard the click of Krogan hanging up the phone. Call up one of my other friends? Well, there's only two of those. Who should I go with? The mystery number. Clearly, this is the right choice. I attempted calling the mystery number. No one picked up. But I did receive a text immediately after. Why did you call me? I don't know. I'm stuck. Stuck where? I missed my bus home and it's pouring outside. I'm supposed to call one of my friends, but I'm not sure who to go with. I feel bad waking either of them. I see. Can you choose for me? Unfortunately, I don't know your friends, so I can't. But I think you can make that decision on your own. Guess I'll have to. Good luck. Fine. Call Twilight. Tried dialing Twilight's number, but there was no answer. Tried again just in case, but there was still no answer. Call Twilight some more. How bad could this go? Okay, not no go at all. Decided to call Reggie. Didn't want to bother him, but I really don't think I had any other choice in this scenario. I heard the phone ring a few times and then he picked up. Mary? It's a bit late, isn't it? Is everything alright? Yeah. Well, actually, I kinda, missed my last bus home. And I was hoping maybe I could stay with you tonight instead. Yes, of course. Where are you right now? I'll be right over. Thank you. I told Reggie I was at the movie theater. He said he'd be there in no time to come get me. I was really grateful to have a friend as generous as he is. I hoped I would one day be able to return the favor. I saw the faint outline of Reggie's little car pull up to the side of the movie theater, and I went out to meet him. Oh my god, I've been recording for an hour already? Hell, I love this game too much. Okay, I'm just gonna pause it here then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I have a theory. My theory is that Reggie is the Blackwood Butcher, but we haven't been hearing about any murders recently. So, seeing as he's friends with Mary now, he doesn't want to kill anymore. And, yeah, that's gonna be complicated. But that's just a theory. I don't know. So, if anyone knows, Maybe let me know if I'm right. If I'm wrong, though, shut me down. Like I don't want to be entertained if I'm wrong. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope my volume is better and not that busted. Fingers crossed at least. But I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, bye!